Hey!
Hello? John, I've been calling for the past 5 minutes. What kept you so long?
Sorry, Speaks. Last heist was tough. That dang skeleton asks more of us every day.
Well, in that case, I have some good news and some bad news.
Is that so? Color me intrigued, then. What's the situation?
Big Boss Rattlebones came to see me himself this morning. He said, one more job for the skeletons and zombies, and he'll consider our debt paid and let us go free.
That sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Well, as I'm sure you know by now, the only reason the zombies and skeletons have an alliance, let alone tolerate each other, is because they're so scared of the Enderman family. They're finally looking to fight back.
And let me guess. We're the ones who are next on the line here?
Right you are. The target is the Ghost Eye Gem, prized treasure of the Enderman family. And from what I hear, practically impossible to steal.
Stealing from mob families is what got us into this mess in the first place.
I don't like it any more than you do, but what choice do we have? Look, it's one last job, we get in, we get out, and we retire to somewhere nice and sunny, far away from New Block City. How about that? You in?
Alright, Speaks. I'm in. Let's do this.
Alright, before we can go after the gem, we need to figure out where the Endermen are keeping it. This warehouse is their main distribution center for New Block City. They should have a delivery invoice in the manager's office on the 2nd floor, but it's gonna be a little tricky to get there. The warehouse is crawling with enders, so stay low and out of sight. Let's not get caught before we even get started.
I know, Speaks. We are professionals, after all.
Enders have definitely got something big planned. Order security for a couple of boxes. Wonder what kind of loot they got inside. Yeah, maybe another time.
Seems like more than just a couple of boxes to me.
Figure of speech. Good work, John. My intel says there's a key somewhere in this lower office area. You'll need it in order to gain access to the rest of the facility.
Any idea where that key might be?
What am I, a metal detector? All I know is it's normally stored in one of these offices, but there may be a spare hidden in the storage closet.
Hey, wait a minute!
Now get to the double doors at the end of the long hallway.
Speaks. The lock on the next door is different than the last ones.
Looks like the Ender family increased their security since I got my hands on a floor plan.
This seems to happen quite often.
You should try doing my job one day. Looks like that double door in front of you has a new lock. I bet they have the key upstairs somewhere.
You know, Speaks, I'd like to see you sneaking around in the dead of night one of these days.
To see you in the archives, bumbling about, searching for plans and giving directions.
Maybe a swap isn't such a good idea.
Hey, you got it. But we're not done yet. Make your way back downstairs and use that key to get through the next set of double doors into the warehouse floor. Once you're there, I'll direct you to the manager's office. You should see a staircase on your left. Head up there and go through the doors. I can almost taste that delivery invoice.
Huh?
And what does that taste like?
What am I, a chef? The stuff the skeletons feed me is terrible. I figure whatever it is tastes better than this garbage.
Alright, I'm in.
The invoice should be around here somewhere.
I have the invoice.
Yeah, great work, partner. Now let's get back to the safe house and figure out our next move.
I'll fax it when I get there.
So I analyzed the invoice and was able to find a location at a Ghost Eye gem. It was delivered to the Ender family mansion 4 weeks ago by an armed convoy and placed in a highly secure EN-52 vault. This thing must be seriously valuable. No wonder the zombies and skeletons are dying to steal it.
This is gonna be a tough one to crack.
The Ender mansion is the heart of their whole empire. Now, I don't know about you, but I think we need a plan of attack. Running in head first with our pants around our ankles is gonna leave us blind, among other things. It'll take some time to track down the location of the floor plans for the mansion, but until then we can focus on getting past the security systems for the vault. This vault isn't one we can crack by conventional means. It's a model EN-52, top-of-the-line security. We need to find out how to break into it without setting off the alarm.
Well, it certainly can't be worse than the last safe we tried to crack.
Fortunately, we can find a way to bypass the security system by going into the lab where the vault was designed. They store detailed specs there, which we can use to deactivate any alarms we might encounter.
So we're breaking into a facility that makes vaults in order to break into a vault. There's a nice bit of symmetry to that.
Once we have the info on the Ender vault and the floor plans to the mansion, we'll be ready to take the gem. We need to move quickly. I'm worried the tensions between the families may be higher than we think. I really don't want to keep the zombies and skellies waiting longer than we have to.
Neither do I, Speaks.
Let me know when you're ready to get this show on the road.